forecast. Here's KATC meteorologist Bradley Benoit.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, after a wet start to week, we're finally back into a more typical summertime pattern, and that's the way it's going to stay as we head to the next several days. Plus, we're tracking something out in the tropics. More on that in just a little bit. But first, let's take a look at the bigger picture, and this is going to help set up what's going to be going on for our weather here locally and also out in the tropics. Now, we're still dealing with an upper high sitting here in the Gulf of Mexico, and that's going to keep us relatively dry as we head into Friday. But we'll start to see this upper trough move into the southeastern U.S. through the course of the weekend, and that may help to increase our rain chances at least a little bit, again, by the weekend, but not necessarily dealing with a washout or anything like that. But it's that same trough that's going to swing on through and help to lift Tropical Storm Isaias out in the Caribbean Sea to the north and essentially keep it in between this trough and the Bermuda High out in the Atlantic Ocean. So that's why we remain pretty confident that this is not going to enter the Gulf of Mexico or be a threat to us here in Acadiana. So certainly good news there. Now, elsewhere in the tropics, Gulf of Mexico looking much better than what we were dealing with this time last week. And then again, out in the Caribbean Sea, it's all about Tropical Storm Isaias just north of the Dominican Republic here, just now entering again some warmer waters here in the Caribbean Sea and Atlantic Ocean. Now, this will continue to move generally toward the Bahamas and the East Coast as we head to the next couple of days. Now, here's the latest advisory as of 4 o'clock. Winds are at 60 miles per hour and generally moving at a pretty good clip to the northwest at around 20 miles per hour. But here we go. The track takes it right toward the Bahamas and a little bit further east than what we were dealing with yesterday, maybe just off the coast of Florida. And with a little bit more time over water, that should help to perhaps strengthen it into a Category 1 hurricane here as we head into the weekend, and then continues toward the eastern seaboard and the Carolinas as we start the work week. So tropical impacts likely as we head into next week for the eastern seaboard, but definitely no threats here to Acadiana. So here's what we're looking at. Waking up tomorrow morning, things looking pretty quiet out there, and then through the course of the afternoon, a few passing clouds and maybe an isolated shower or two, very similar to what we saw today. Highs will top out in the lower 90s, and by tomorrow evening, we'll watch a weak frontal boundary try to move in from the north, so maybe some lingering showers for northern Acadiana tomorrow evening, but that's about it. Most of that should dissipate before it reaches us here in Lafayette. And then as we head into Saturday, a few scattered showers and storms out there, but still rain chances will sit at around 30 to 40% or so. So our lows tonight back into the mid 70s under fair skies. And as we head into Friday, high temperatures back into the lower 90s and only that 10% chance for very isolated activity into tomorrow afternoon. Now, taking a look at the next 10 days, again, rain chances coming up a little bit as we head into the weekend, but not necessarily dealing with a washout or anything like that. And as we head into next week, very August-like weather with rain chances where they should be for this time of year as our high temperatures will top out in the lower 90s each and every afternoon. Jim?